dies. If you go down to the woods today, you're in for a big surprise. 'Cause Walt and Teddy are on Haps TV, sharing the stuff. Download the app, it's free. And we could all be a happy community together. Happy Saturday, guys, and my reception is not good today. But how's everybody doing anyway? We're back in our woods in search of those pesky leprechauns, guys. Hopefully, I don't know whether we're going to come across them. You know me. Sometimes we can, sometimes we don't. They could be still sleeping. Alex, how are you? Walt is in the forest. Walt is in the forest, yes. We're in search of our pesky leprechauns. And we've got a fairy tree at the end of this trail here. We're always here looking out for the leprechauns. Yo, yo, yo. So, who knows? I've got to keep Teddy on the lead just for the time being because I get a little bit panicking when we're approaching towards the leprechauns, guys, because this time of day, it's quite often you see them jumping out and they're literally only about 3 foot high, and they treat Teddy as a horse. So basically, if you imagine ourselves riding on the back of a horse, that's what a leprechaun thinks of Teddy. So basically, they'd be putting a saddle on Teddy's back, and they'd be gone. So I just got to keep him on the lead. I forgot to put his special collar on. He does have a special collar, which I put on when he's walking around the woods. Basically, it just gets, it sends out an electrical pulse, and basically the leprechauns don't like that. So hi Darren, how are you, my friend? Martin, how you doing? Good to see you. We're a lot later today, guys. Basically this morning was pretty bad weather, but as we know, as Martin will tell you, there's no such thing as bad weather, it's just bad clothing. But I just was under a lot of pressure this morning. I had to go to a funeral this afternoon. Basically my brother-in-law's brother passed away last week, so we was at the funeral until basically this evening. So I left the graveyard. We both took our own cars, and I left without the chat to my wife. Is basically always the last one to leave everything. She will chat to literally everybody, and she will be the last person to leave. So I thought, no, I need to get Teddy back for Teddy. I need to get out for my walk. So I come back earlier than herself, and I headed off to the actual forest. But it's a beautiful forest, guys. It's called Tom na Finnick. In Yorkshire, you have pixies in Yorkshire. That's right, Darren, you do. And basically, on this thing, there's a thing called haps as well. There's ones called trolls, believe it or not. We've got leprechauns, we've got pixies, and we've got trolls. Oh my. But luckily enough, guys, I'm pretty lucky when it comes to the trolls. I see the leprechauns, I don't see the pixies just yet, but it's very, very rarely I see the trolls, so that's a good thing anyway. I'm not particularly keen on the trolls. There are some nice trolls though. Captain Rehab, I seen he's a nice troll though. In Yorkshire, good old Yorkshire, can't beat a good cup of Yorkshire tea, lad, and a good Yorkshire bud. But guys, got Teddy on the lead, as you say. No, it's quite busy here today. Obviously, I'm late. I'm very, very late in the day. It's coming up to 18:20, so 20 past 6. I thought, yeah, we'll go here for 3 hours. Maybe later on, you see, you start hearing the woodpeckers coming out, and then you got more chance of seeing the deer as well. So I got my big zoom lens on. Hold on a second, Teddy. Wait, give me a minute. There we go. So I'm all prepared, guys. I've got my big zoom lens on, as you can see, my big zoomer. So I'm hoping to get the woodpeckers, and I don't know whether my friend Joe. How are you, my friend? Great to see you, Emma. Hey, Walter. This is another great walk. I appreciate it. You're very in the fairy tree. And we're just approaching where the leprechauns are, guys. So we have to keep his eyes open now. Oh my God, there's Irish boy Roy. He had a fairy come down his chimney the other week. He thought it was Santa, I think. Bear with me, but calling Santa. Sorry about the shake, guys. I'm trying to read the comments. Teddy, come here, because you're being a pain in the bum. Let's get you off that lead. Let's get you off the lead. It seems to be quiet enough. Wait, 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 wait. There we go. Let's let him off. I've got a bit more freedom there. So, yay, Walter. This is another great walk. I appreciate it, Emma. You're very, very kind, my friend. Joe Hook, active sponsor in the house. Joe, how are you, my friend? Great to see you as always. Any fairies around today? We're going to check out, Emma. We're going to check them out. But if the leprechauns have their way, then there's going to be no fairies around. It's just going to be them pesky leprechauns hiding in the bushes, pretending we don't see them. But hey, I know where they are. And I know they're watching me, and I'll be watching them too. It's where fish and chips comes from. Fish and chips in good old Yorkshire. I know, mate. I know. I've actually worked in, what, South Yorkshire, is it? Doncaster there. I think South Yorkshire's Doncaster, I imagine. Brendan, my friend, long time no see. I hope you're well, Brendan. Great to see you. Do you have your leprechaun net this time? Boy, I actually left it in the car because I got no intention. I got a big stick, like, just in case, but I left my leprechaun net in the car. I know I might have to nip back because we're going to be here for a couple of hours. We're going to probably be here till dark because we thought, well, yeah, let's go for it. Let's see if we can get a leprechaun on broadcast. I've not achieved it yet. Every time I see a leprechaun, basically, I lose connection. So I don't know whether they give out this interference where it interferes with the actual reception of the phone. And yeah, I don't know what happens there, but we're going to go back to the car and get the net later on. What sort of camera is that? It's a Nikon, Joe. It's a Nikon. I got it basically beginning of lockdown last year because I've been taking pictures for many years. I've won quite a lot of big competitions as well using my phone. And I thought, lockdown, working from home, let's do a photography course. So I did a photography course from home, and then I thought, well, I'm going to buy a camera, like a proper camera. So that's what I did. It's an Nikon D5600. It's a great camera actually, and a good lens on it as well. It's a 300mm lens, so I can zoom into different places as well. I'm interested to see it. Michael Bathurst will be joining this broadcast. Michael very rarely, just now and again. I think he come into my broadcast last week when we was in the same place. But thanks for the birthday wishes on Friday, mate. Was travelling around top of north of northern New South Wales. Awesome, Joe. Yeah, it was Joe's birthday on Friday, so I know I sent it by I know I sent you a message there on Facebook, Joe, but what we have to do with people's birthdays, we know how that works, don't we? Make sure nobody's around, otherwise they're going to think I'm mad. We have to sing a little song, don't we? Happy birthday to you, even though it's belated. Happy birthday to you, even though it's belated. Happy birthday, dear Joe. Happy belated birthday to you. Happy belated birthday for Friday, Joe. But I did wish you happy birthday on your day, mate. Hope you had a great day. I know, yeah, Doncaster. You're talking about Doncaster, yeah. Good races up there, though. I was up in Finley around about 1983 to 19. Call him Michael a fairy. Michael, I don't know whether you're listening at the moment, but I better not repeat that. Janet my friend, great to see yellow Walton Teddy. Hello, Janet. Just like Martin Monroe. Just like oh, Marilyn Monroe. Just like Marilyn Monroe. So I'm my eyesight, oh, you know, when you get to my age, my friend, I don't have my glasses with me, so it becomes a little bit more difficult to read the comments. So, oh God, people almost if we can so organize that today has always disappeared with that. I'm just if I can hot it, I probably don't know what to do now. We need to have the course. So I need my other getting a little so the post and you know because he's and okay, yeah, we gotta be careful. This is where heal on your back. Oh, this is the right. Right, he's hanging the very scared. So extra special. Yeah. Next in the dark, no problem with that. Like I think the Leprechauns can as well. Like, but we and signal is bad. Damn, a signal grateful for the can actually answer that, and I can truthfully answer that today. Anyway, this very true. Let's show this, and then we'll try and get you better. This is the fairy tree. This is where now the birds are tweeting. Now once the birds are tweeting, that there's no leprechauns. But when he goes almighty quiet, when he goes very quiet, guys, that's when you start worrying. Like away with the fair on signal. Need to move. There's more fair door. My signals come back. Yeah, the birds are tweeting away, guys. So I might give them a sound. To my sound. So move on. I want to do this. Careful. This is the God. This is the leprechauns. Yeah, now today, the way they've sort of moved along the side, it's quite good patch now. They do down, and then where they're coming out. Maybe in this head on the lead, I will come back to some Saturday Happsters. Please come. Please come. So it is bad. Oh my. And comments are bad. How come I came? But what was just in front of me? Broadcast from the same place, doing the same walk, the following back single dot, no problem. Yeah, just come to me now. So, in my instance, last bad. Now your audio is breaking up. I see if any bad ones do come in. See whether I'm back with you. Like Chad and saying good. Is it still? You know, my friend, good mind. Your sound is terrible. Oh, 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 God. Where? So could be another one that I just put a 34 and see whether it's because I'm moving. Maybe it doesn't like me moving. I'm going to sit down because I've got good better. Hey, Teds, you have a little wander around. But I must admit, I struggled with the putting a couple of hashtags in today. For some reason, they weren't appearing for me at all. Like, so I don't know whether. Hi, Walton Telly. Hello, Michelle. Now I'm struggling. I apologise, Michelle. I'm struggling big time. If you go back to the last couple of comments, apparently my audio is really bad. I'm chopping up. I'm losing reception, everything like that. Now I just sat down just to see whether my reception would actually come back. I broadcast from here the last couple of weeks and had absolutely no problems. So I really don't know what the story is. And there's no wind, and it's actually not a bad day at all now. Oh, I just joined. You're fine here. Oh, I'm back to fine, Michelle. I appreciate that, my friend. You're very, very kind. So we're in basically Tom the Finning Woods here in County Wicklow. It's a beautiful oak tree forest. It's probably some of the oldest oak trees around in Ireland, actually. And it used to cover thousands and thousands of acres. But over time, they knocked down a lot of the trees. Some of the trees got used for the wood in developing Cambridge and Oxford universities over in the UK. There, also Trinity College in Dublin, and then moved to obviously build houses and everything. Any leprechauns we were looking at we just passed the fairy tree, which is down and it's a channel down. Well, you don't see them because they are very, very good at hiding. But yeah, off broadcast last week when we was actually here, I tried to broadcast the leprechauns, but they are too fast. Teddy was off the lead, like, and if you imagine a horse and jockey, a jockey on top of a horse, that's what they treat Teddy like. Luckily enough, Teddy's quite switched on, and he did wear his special collar last week, so it weren't too bad. I love how Teddy is trimmed, except the proof of his. I know, no, the proof, the puff of his tail. I know, but he is growing his fur back now. It is coming back, and he is going to be. He is turning into a bit of a teddy bear now. I mean, when they came with it, I think Teddy liked it, but I really do. But it's such a audio, you see, audio breaking up, picture going from good to bad as well. And I've not moved. I've not moved, guys. How can it be good? 1 second. It could be to do with satellites up in the air. I don't know whether my signal is coming from a satellite up in the air. Maybe it is moving like locations. I don't know. I don't know how these things work. I don't know how the reception or anything. Solar flares. Yeah, exactly. Hello from London. Hi, Chad. You're back again. Am I still? Who knows? Exactly, Michelle. Who does know? Who does know about these things? We don't know where our connection is coming from. But I see my signal keeps going down from good to bad, good to bad, good to bad. That sounds a bit, I don't know. What does that sound like? But I just stayed quiet just for a second. I was hoping I'm going to be here for a few hours anyway, like, so I will knock off late. Uh, well, shortly, like dusk. Then we get the likes of the deer and also the woody woodpeckers. They start to come out, like, and you start hearing the woodpeckers and everything. And it's just so beautiful, especially when it's just about to get dark, when the sun's going down. It's just one of them woods which is so, so magical. And I'll bring you back on broadcast when it starts to get dark in here because, yeah, I just love it then. Chad, hello from London. Hello from London. Chad, you're back again. Is it that bad, my friend? Is it that bad? But I tell you what I might do, if it is that bad, Chad, that you're in and out. Let's move on a little bit, see if I can get reception back. If not, then what will it's not your audio is much better. So we are back again. So the minute the picture and the audio starts to go on me, what I'll do is knock off and I'll do another broadcast in maybe about an hour's time. I'll go off and enjoy taking a few pictures and see if we can see any squirrels, see if we can see any leprechaun and deer and everything that we find in the woods. Although you're breaking up again, there you go, Chad. It's not good. You might have reached your data cap. Dave, I don't have a data cap. I'm actually, this is my, shh, keep it quiet. This is my work phone. But yeah, I'm actually on an unlimited work plan because I need to basically do a lot of videos and a lot of pictures and I upload it. So yeah, so they had to put an unlimited on me. So definitely not my data cap. I think it is my reception, to be honest. I think it's definitely my reception here in the woods at the minute. And like I say, maybe that satellite which gives me my connection on so many occasions. It could have been shot down by Martians, or the likelihood it may have just moved, and therefore my connection is down a little bit. Now, it does say on my, I don't have 3G, I don't have 4G, but I do have 5-bar reception. What we could do is actually change phones later and try my iPhone, which I've got with me. We could give that a go. I've only got the 2 connections today, guys. Usually if we're up in the mountains, I can carry anything up to 3 connections. Basically, I could have an iPad with 1 network, this phone, which is on another network, and then I could have my iPhone as well, which is on a totally different network. And that's because I set up GPSs so I don't get lost on each of the phones, just in case one of them goes down. And if that bad weather did come in, then I've always got some reception up there. It's the pending Chinese rocket ship heading for a crash landing. There you go. That's what it could be, Dave. That's what it could be, mate. Yeah. But usually what we would do is head through the centre of the actual forest through here, and that's when you get to see the wildlife and everything like. But I'm a little bit hesitant to do it on broadcast because my reception is not good, and we're actually in the open here. So we'll give that a miss for the time being. We might go through the centre of the forest just to take a few pictures and see if we can come across anything of any interest. I'm next week, guys. It'll probably be, unless I go in the evening time, we won't be coming back here so often now, because as for Monday, guys, somebody asked me what I was thankful for. I am thankful, guys. As for Monday, this Monday, our travel restrictions are lifted. I can travel anywhere in Ireland, which is a great thing, especially when you've been in lockdown or 20k from the house for so long. This is just it's just so exciting, guys, to be able to travel to the places that I traveled before. So next week we're going to be checking through to see a beautiful lighthouse, and also we're going either the Saturday or the Sunday, depending weather-wise. We will be traveling where I'm not quite sure which day, but we will be going to the beautiful Glendalough in the Wicklow Mountains there. It's a very touristy tourist attraction, you could say. It's a beautiful loch, but the walks you actually do around there are just absolutely stunning. Then you've got a beautiful waterfall which actually comes down from the tops of the mountains there. So that'll be one of the days. And then we're going down onto a place called Hookhead, which is down in the beautiful County Wexford, basically on the east coast of Ireland. We'll be heading down there to a place called Hook Lighthouse. We'll do a broadcast from there. We'll be showing you things around the lighthouse and a little bit of history on that. And then we'll be walking the coastal road there, heading on to a place called, I love lighthouse. Chad, that's awesome, my friend. Well, I said I had this bit of a vote last week, and a lot of people wanted to see my first broadcast as a lighthouse. So I just got to see what weather-wise is. If, say, for instance, we get to next Saturday and Sunday and the weather is the worst on the Saturday, I might go down to Hook Lighthouse there, because I love looking at the waves crashing amongst the rocks. Oh, my God, it looks so beautiful. And you get all these blowholes as well. Molly, my friend, how are you, Molly? Have you got your pajamas on? Have you got your cup of tea? Have you got your slippers on? Bernie, you're sounding better now, mate. Cheers, Bernie. That's just me, I think. I don't think it was anything to do with reception. It's just probably me. I thought you had a fit before. Well, there you go, Bernie. Never judge a book by its cover. Who knows? I may have been. I could have been going into a little bit of a robotic mood. But thanks for your concern, Bernie. Oh my. Teddy. Be careful. Don't go out of my sight. Don't go out of my sight. But yes, so that's what I am. I don't know whether you heard that, Bernie. You asked me what I was grateful for. Pretty good, Molly. I'm grateful for the fact that come Monday, I can move anywhere in Ireland, and I am so excited, guys. Our travel restrictions in Ireland are going to be lifted on Monday the 10th of May, and I'm able to move again. I can travel to some of the most beautiful places around. So next week we're going down to see the beautiful lighthouses on the coast down in Wexford. I didn't hear anything before. There you go. So, yeah, that's what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful that our travel restrictions are being lifted on Monday and I can start to travel again. Nope, I was outside turning over the vegetable garden. I had to put pants on. Molly, I don't particularly want to know that you had to put your pants on. I just want to know, why were your pants off outside in the first place? If you was outside turning over the vegetable garden and you didn't have any pants on, I'm beginning to get a little bit worried there. Oh, I don't know whether pants to you is the same as pants in Ireland. Pants is basically your undergarment, or are we talking like I think Americans out in the States they call like a pair of trousers pants. Is that correct? But yeah, pants in Ireland or in England sounds interesting. No pants on law. I know, Bernie. No pants on outside. That's a little bit worrying, Bolly. That's a little bit worrying. I hope you don't have any mosquitoes around there. Let's not go down that road, guys. Let's not. Let's keep it. Let's keep it. Oh my Molly. Oh my Molly. What is it? No, it's Polly, isn't it? Polly, put the kettle on. We should sing Molly, put your pants on. Molly, put your pants on. Molly, put your pants on. You're giving us a big fright. Pants or trousers? Yeah, that's what I'm gathering, Chad. I do, however, barbecue in boxer shorts. The guys in the neighborhood are quite jealous. Whoop, whoop. Barbecue in boxer shorts. Well, I hope there's no sparky sparks flying off that barbecue. Might need Venetian's fly screen on. But I know. You laughed at Captain Rehab mentioned about a fly screen. Believe it or not, I do carry a net. It's basically a mozzie net, which I put over my hat and everything. Pants are the denim drawers. Ah, got you now. Whew, whew. I feel more relaxed now, Molly. But yeah, I do carry not so much a fly screen because I'd look a bit silly walking around the woods and the mountains and everything with a fly screen, but I do carry a net. I've been a I am a magnet, guys. I am a magnet for like these midges which actually bite the heck out of you. Like, so yeah, I do carry a net with me wherever I'm going, especially like around the wooded areas and everything like that, so I don't get eaten alive. I don't know what it's about me, but I'm like a magnet. I'm a magnet to midges. It's a pity I weren't a magnet to women, but that's another day, guys. Anyway, anyway, Molly, be nice to have the sort of weather to barbecue. Exactly, Chad, isn't it? Just. But saying that, I joined Mr. Bathurst's broadcast today, sat out on my patio having a cup of coffee. It's very, very mild here at the moment. Very mild. We've gone from, well, not extreme, but pretty cold, like frosty mornings, to very, very mild. But then with the mild weather, it's actually brought a lot of rain as well. So it was raining like Billy-O this morning, like 3 o'clock this morning. It woke me up coming on the Velux windows there. And my God, it was pretty bad. Back to bed for the Walt. Good night, Bernie. You're so good, mate. You have a nice sleep, my friend. You have a nice sleep, and always a pleasure. Always great to get you popping by as well. Like I say, you know me, Bernie. I would invite you up, my friend, but I just tend to find I tried with Randy last night, and it's so difficult to conduct a raw broadcast to actually concentrate on somebody else in the actual broadcast when you're actually walking around as well. I find it so difficult. Hi, Karen. Great to see you, my friend. Appreciate you dropping by. I'm just going to have a little walk up here because I did hear the pheasants and everything. We've got lots of pheasants around in the actual fields over the back here, whether we can actually get to see the pheasants. We haven't seen any deer or any squirrels just yet, but no doubt when that sun starts to go down, the temperature will drop as well, and that's when we start to see the likes of the deer. You're a magnet to dogs, Chad. Yeah, that's more like it. I'm a magnet to dogs, and they're the four-legged variety as well. But yeah, a magnet to dogs. I'm quite happy with that as well. But yeah, that's about all, Chad, my friend. I'm just gonna pop up here and see whether we can see where Mr. Pheasants are. I know they are around, but where Teddy will probably spot them before I do. So you got these beautiful, I don't know what's actually, it looks like it's fallow actually. It don't look like there's anything actually growing in that. But I know, look at this lad, look. He's balancing on top of the tree, bless him. Now, if I want him to do that, then he wants to, no, Ted, no, 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 come back. He's trying to get through the holes in the fence. Oh, naughty, yeah. Yeah, Teddy wants to go running. No, Teddy, come back here, mister. Come back here, mister. You're not going to chase them pheasants. Snoop used to be my other dog, which I lost in August. Like, he used to be, oh my God, he used to rise the pheasants all the time. Like, he could smell them for a mile away. And he used to rise them. It used to be going chaos here. Let's see if we can have a walk down this way, guys. I've done it in the past. Whether we can still do it and keep our reception, we'll give Teddy somewhere different. It's just I need to just put a lens cap on my camera because as you can see, it's quite dense down this way. And like I said, I don't know whether you can spot them in front, guys. We've got them midges, and I can guarantee as soon as they smell me, they will be on me. But I see my reception's gone back to bad now. Hopefully, but I just need to do a little plug, guys. I just like, it don't look like he's actually coming in this evening. He could be busy. He could be having he's just had a knee operation, so he's probably resting up at the minute. But he's a great explorer. He is that, Molly. You're the one I was directing my naughty comment at reference what you said about dogs. All right, okay. All right, okay. You know what I was getting at there. But I got a good friend. He's just gone in for an operation. But he sent me this hat, guys. This hat arrived this week. I'm so thankful. You're saying I got a New York Yankees white hat. And he was saying he was looking a tad, as in had its day, like, so I'd had it about, the last time I was in New York was many moons ago. So John decided he was going to send me a hat, so it arrived this week, and I'm so grateful for him, guys. I think it's a lovely hat. It's a little bit big, but hey, but I'll show you the back of it. But yeah, I just want to shout out to John, Mr. John Harty there. We do appreciate John, and thanks a million for sending me this wonderful hat. Nice moss on those rocks. Isn't they just, this is actually the roots of the trees there, Molly, yeah. But there's a few bluebells. We're coming into bluebell territory now, or bluebell month, or bluebell weeks, whatever like that. But some of these trees, they are absolutely beautiful. Look at the moss on this tree. You're probably not picking up the greenness that I'm actually picking up, but oh my God, it's just so beautiful, guys. And that's a big tree. That's a big tree. Maybe not the same size as all your redwoods out in America there. I can't remember what place you get the redwoods out, but yeah. But these are big oak trees, guys. These have been here for hundreds of years. I was just going to say something now, whether it was about the redwoods, I can't remember. Yeah, but yeah, not as big a trees as the redwoods, guys, but they're still beautiful trees. And I am a tree lover. I'm not a tree hugger. I'm a tree lover. I do love looking at some of these trees and their design on there, and the way their branches are formed, and the way they lean, the way they rock, and I just think it's just so beautiful. We have redwoods in Emma, you have the redwoods in California, yeah? Oh my, I'd love to see the redwoods. I really would. I don't know, there's a thing about looking at trees, there's a thing about looking at clouds. I could lie on top of a bench and just look up at the sky, just make pictures of the beautiful clouds. They have them all up the west coast, Oregon and Washington. Really? That's interesting. Yes, I agree. I'm a tree lover too. Karen, there you go, my friend. Yeah, there you go. I just think they're just so awesome. I mean, there's one here where more or less the inside of it is actually hollowed in, and it's like a little tunnel in there. Whether that's where the leprechauns lived in the past, I'm not quite sure, but there's always a good chance. But look at the lean on that. I don't know whether you can actually see it. That tree is literally leaning like at that degree. How has that not fallen over, guys? I mean, you imagine the weight around the top there, and I mean, you get a strong wind here. They have them all up there. Oh, yes, I agree. I'm a tree lover too. Don't eat the mushroom unless you know they're not bad. Alex, I don't. I am a mushroom lover, actually, but we come across so many different varieties of mushrooms in here, and I've not the knowledge to know which are safe to eat, which are not safe to eat, which I'm going to be seeing seeing leprechauns dancing around in my head when I eat one. I don't know. So no, I leave the mushrooms alone. My playground as a child was the woods behind my grandma's house. Ah, that's awesome, Molly. That's what we used to do as kids, though. You know, the same as me. I used to play in a park. I used to play in the woods. I used to play on the train lines. Oh my God. Yeah. We used to play in different places like that. We used to have swings. We used to have, I don't know, we used to play cricket. We used to play football. We used to play outdoors on our bikes. We used to make different things. And what is it these days? Basically, it's PlayStation, it's Nintendo, it's Xbox. I don't know what you call it, Xbox Live. Kids of today don't realize what our life was like when we grew up. They are spoiled. They don't want for anything. Well, my lad, I mean, he's 22 now. He's never needed it. He's never wanted for anything like that. But I've been very, very lucky with my lad. He was a big sportsman. Like, he played a lot of soccer. He played a lot of Gaelic football. And yeah, I've been so lucky. He's into his fitness and everything. Emma, thanks for the soup art, my friend. I would do the how would you do a soup art? I can't do it with one hand, but I'm sending you a super heart back. I appreciate it, Emma. When I get really old, I plan to lean to. I think my with my back, Marley, I think I've started to lean already, my friend. I think I've started to lean that little bit already, but hey, we're still able to come out on these beautiful walks. And as from next week, like I say, we're going to be showing you lighthouses next week. Oh, look at this. Look at this bit of, there you go. Chad, see the fungi on there? I think it's fungi. No, it's not actually. I don't think it is. Yeah, it is fungi. Look. Oh, you can't really see it because of the, ah, a big piece of fungi there. When I go mushrooming with a few folks that know about which mushrooms are good to pick. Molly, yeah, a lot of I see a lot of the Polish and Lithuanians and Latvians and people who are over in Ireland. I often speak to them in the woods and everything like that, and they know exactly which to. Well, do they know which exactly? Are they picking the ones which you're good to eat, or are they picking the ones which give you? I think you don't you can't you make these mushroom cakes or something like that? And I don't know, having to lean on is good, yeah, but having nobody to lean on, Alex, yeah, is worse. Walter, is that mirror on that tree? Walter, is that a mirror on that tree? Mirror, mirror on the tree. Who's the? No, that don't rhyme out. What am I? Where's the mirror? Where's the mirror? Which one, Emma? Tell me, tell me. I'm looking around now. Oh, what are we talking about? There was this here. No, is that what you were actually talking about? My best friends, though, it may have been. If they get Teddy, come here a minute. Walter's had a mirror on that tree. I'm not quite sure. I think that's what you were talking about there, Emma. No, it's actually a piece of fungi on there. And that's me, really, a fun guy. I weren't talking about the thing on the tree. I was talking about myself then. No, it is fungi. Fungi. If they got on neon colored mushrooms, don't eat them. Don't eat the neon ones. And I picked a beautiful, bright red one last year. Oh my God. It was so shiny, so beautiful. I picked it up and then realized it was actually poisonous. If they get, oh, we got that. Money helps. Alex, money does help, my friend. It really does. Though it may have been a mirror with you. If it was a fungi, you could see. Ah, Emma. My best friend's dad had a scrapyard. We used to Mac scat cars from lawnmower engines. I'm surprised I survived my childhood. I learned arc welding at 10. Wow, Molly, that is awesome. But yeah, these are the sort of things we did. Lots broke people. Happy mushrooms, the ones that make you high. I know, Molly, exactly. Yeah, there's lots of them, but it's knowing the ones to pick. It's knowing the ones to pick. I've just got to try and find a way through here because it is pretty dense, guys. So bear with me a second. We've got to get through this side, I think. Just got to keep an hold of my camera. Right, we're through there. Teddy, you can't go through there. No. Ted, this way. This way. I don't know what that big hole in the actual net is for there. But we've got these beautiful fields over the back as well, and this is actually a private estate, and I've heard that the person who owns it isn't that friendly actually, and he does have a shotgun, so I don't think it's a particular good idea to walk on his land. What would you say? What would you say? Pretty not. Lots of broke people. Happy Mushrooms, the ones that, yeah, got you. Do they say not to feed the cows? I don't know. Do we ever feed cows anyway? I've never fed a cow. I don't think I've ever fed a cow. Uh, Pete in Florida. Hi, Pete. Great to see you, my friend. Always a pleasure to see. Oh, I need to ask a few people as well, guys. I need Mr. Horton. Comments broken, Walt Alec. Comments broken? Oh, no, Randy. What's happened? What's happened, Randy? What have I done? What have you done? Tell me. Or horses, Lord. Yeah, I give carrots to horses, but I don't think I've ever fed a cow. I don't think, no. Hi, Pete. Great to see you, my friend. Randy, I don't know what's happened. What's happened? I sent messages from Twitch not coming in. Oh, right. Okay, Randy. I do think I'm linked to Twitch at the moment. I do think I'm linked, but no, that's the first comment I see coming in from you, Randy, my friend. So I've not been ignoring you at all. Maybe you can actually check back on the comments there and see whether it did come through, but I know I weren't ignoring you. I would never ignore people, guys. I do try and respond. I'm like you, Randy. I will respond to everybody's comments, unlike somebody. And I'm not mentioning any names on there, are we? Do you see any robins there? I do, Emma. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Every walk I go on, listen to this, and you can make your own thing out of this. I'm going to sit down because I've got good reception here, guys. Every walk I go on, whenever I arrive on a walk, I can guarantee I pull up in the car, a robin comes up and basically 10 foot away from me. And then he'll follow me along, or she'll follow me along. It could be a he, could be a she. I'm not quite sure the sex of a robin. But yeah, it follows me for 10, 20 foot, and then he's gone again. And you know what they always say about a robin? A robin is basically somebody who's looking out for you. And I always think of my two dogs, which I've had in the past. I lost Snoop back in August of last year, and I lost Soxy back in 2018. And I always think it's them. Whenever I see a robin follow me on one of my treks, I always think of my two dogs, which I've lost. And I think there they are. They're looking out for me, making sure I'm looking after Teddy well. But yeah, it's just a nice thought to actually have. I'm hosting you on Twitch. Randy, you're very kind, my friend. I really, really appreciate that. But for some reason on my phone, I don't know whether it's because it's Android, but for the past, the past month or so, I don't see where I used to get that blue little bar to tell somebody was on Facebook, when I got the red to show somebody was on YouTube, you got purple to show somebody was on Twitch. I don't get any of them bars now. And the same like when you used to do Twitter, I think it was blue or something like that along the lines of that. But you know what I'm saying? I'm usually able, I can say, oh yeah, Randy, there's Randy, he's watching on Twitch. Oh, there's Emma, she's watching on Twitter. And all these things you used to be able to tell, but for some reason on Android, well, on my phone anyway, I can't tell where you're actually watching from. But I appreciate that, Randy. You're very, very kind, my friend. Randy Orton, this is a little different to the desert. Oh, just a little bit different to the desert, Emma. Testing YouTube. Thanks, Randy. Appreciate it. Crows seem to like me. One or two hang out in my yard when I'm gardening. Really, Molly? Yeah? Yeah, we've got a lot of birds. I mean, I don't know whether you checked out whether you was on Michael's this morning. I joined Michael's for, I think, 20 minutes or so. I had a little chat with him. I've not been into any of his broadcasts past week because I've been so busy. Hold on a minute. This little lad's come back to me. Pablo, comments from Twitch not showing up. There you go. Cheers, Randy. Appreciate that. But I think it is his weekend, Randy. So I don't think he does a lot. I don't think he answers anybody on a weekend. But I miss the good old days where comments came through just one platform. Bear with me a second. I just heard, I don't know whether it was thunder, guys. I'm hoping it weren't thunder. Hopefully we don't have thunder coming this way. Teddy, this way. Come here. Ted, here. Wait. Wait, come here. Come here, mister. Come here, mister. Don't be running off. You don't know what's down there. The leprechauns could be down there, and we need to keep away from those, don't we? We need to keep away. I miss the good old days where comments came from just one platform. Pete, I know. Hey, but then again, I guess is this progress? I don't know. I am actually enjoying it, but how long are we gonna? How long it's gonna be? I don't know. How long will it last? I don't know. I don't. I tend to find the Q&As are too late for me. I'm either doing something or watching a bit of telly, relaxing, whatever like that. So I tend the Q&As are always too late for me. So I don't know what's actually happening. Keep it simple, Pete. Keep it simple. Is your tummy growling? No, Molly, it's not too bad actually. What have I had? Uh, I had some sourdough toast first thing this morning, and then what else did I? That's all I've had actually. I've had nothing else to eat. I'll have dinner when I get. Well, I won't have dinner. I'll have something when I get back this evening. Whether I grab a takeaway, I don't know, or something just quick. But no, I'm not. Oh, are you talking about that loud noise? No, I think it was thunder actually. I think it was thunder. It weren't my belly. It could sound like thunder. Cheers, Molly. Cheers, Molly. No, I'm not that bad. Oh, Teddy's found a hole. Teddy's found a hole. What's in there, Teds? Mine no leprechaun jumps out. Sorry, my my selfie stick, guys. I bought a brand new gimbal, a DJI OM4 top of the range gimbal. Like about what was it, 4, 5, 6 weeks. I've used it about 4 times, and I've lost the connection, the clamp which actually fits around the phone. I've lost that. It's fell out my pocket somewhere along my trek, so I cannot use it at the moment. So I've ordered another one off DJI, and believe it or not, 36 euro for a small clamp which fits around your phone. So I'm waiting for that to come. So I ordered that last week. So hopefully that was off the DJI. It's a genuine one, like so. Hopefully it'll be here in the next couple of days, and I can get back to using my gimbal. How's Teddy? Pete, you know how Teddy is. Oh my God, he's not a bother. Look, he's just enjoying life. And we was out in the fields last night because I was quite busy. I got the lawns and everything mowed last night, and then a couple of other jobs. And yeah, he's sensing something. Something's actually around. Teddy's hearing is so good, but he's got the sense of something around, and I don't know what it is, guys. I don't know what it is. But test four, Randy, test four working loud and clear, or should I say, test four did come through anyway. So I don't know whether test four is from YouTube or test four is from Twitter. So guys, this is not a pathway, a route. We are going out of the ordinary, but that's pretty much me, guys. We don't like. People often ask me, Walt, oh, look at all the blue, rewind, all the bluebells, or should we say purple bells? The beautiful purple bell. But yeah, some people ask me, Walt, you do a lot of hiking, you do a lot of walking, everything. Why don't you join a hiking party? Oh, wow, I thought that's a brilliant idea. No, it's not. I don't want to join. Hold on a second. I thought something moving through there. I don't want to join no hiking party. I don't want to be making small talk with people along, maybe not being able to broadcast, being told that we're going to arrive at that mountain at such and such a time, and we're going to have a little bit of lunch, and we're going to move on to the next mountain, and we want to be there at X amount of time, and you will go at this speed in front of me, you will stay to this track. No, that's not me, guys. That's not me. I hike alone because I like to do things like this. I like to go off route. I like to stop when I want to stop. I want to take a break. I want to go whenever I want to go. Okay, cool. It's back to working, as that was my fourth message test from Twitch. Randy, awesome, my friend. That's awesome. But yeah, that's the reason I don't join hiking parties. And then with the other people, the other hikers in the party, you've got to make small talk with them. You got to be chatting, and no, I don't want that, guys. I'll stay alone. I'll hike alone, me and Teddy, and that's the way it's going to be from now on. I'll go where I want to go, not where somebody tells me I'm going to go. Would you like life as a dog but still be able to? Would you like life as a dog but still be able to live stream? Uh that's a strange question. I don't know. Would I like life as a dog? Yeah, because no, I suppose no. I like certain things in my life. I've never had a bad life, guys. Let's put it that way. I've never struggled for anything. I've always been working my life. I hike naked and it keeps most people at a safe distance. That's a good thing, Randy. That's a good thing. Now, maybe I should try that in the woods maybe once. Or when we're down on the beach, because the beach is a lot busier. So maybe the best time probably on the beach, and I'll be able to social distance from them because they won't come anywhere near me. I can't get through here, I don't think, can we? We will try. We will try. But yeah. What was I getting on there? No, so that's my life, guys. I just like to hike alone. I like to go where I want to go. And especially when you've got a dog, because a lot of these hiking parties don't accept animals with them. You're not allowed to take a dog with them. So what is the point? I started my basically walking life, basically taking dogs for a walk. And that's the way I've always been. And why would I want to join a hiking party and go alone then? There's only one place that I actually go where I'm not allowed to take a dog, and that'll be coming at the end of this month, beginning of June. That's the beautiful Salty Islands where we're going to see the puffins and the gannets. And for obvious reasons, you're not allowed to take a dog there, is because a dog could pretty much ruin the basic scare the puffins, scare the gannets, and basically it's a big breeding colony. Sorry, I'm trying to duck and dive under all these different branches. It's quite weird. I don't usually come through this way, but yeah, so that's why you're not allowed dogs or anything on there, and you're actually not allowed to drone it either. You're not allowed to put a drone over in the Salty Islands. That's another thing which is not allowed. So yeah, but it's the most beautiful, most spectacular place, and I'm really looking forward to being able to take you over there as well. Like I say, either the end of this month, I need to check a few things either at the end of this month or definitely in June. I went last year around the end of June. I don't want to go through this way because there's a lot of brambles here, and poor Teddy there is going to get his. Oh, poor Teddy there. He's already through. Look, we'll just make his way through here anyway, guys. Teddy is already through. I see my reception going down to bad again, guys. So, like I said, I do apologise. But what we'll do, we'll get to that around about the hour mark, guys, and we'll lock this off for the time being. I'm going to take a few pictures, see if we can find the deer, and then we'll be back later on when that sun starts to go down. Hopefully we'll get to hear, I won't say see the woodpeckers. We'll definitely be able to hear them, but as you know, woodpeckers, very, very difficult to see. But yeah, we'll more than likely hear them, and hopefully we'll get to see a few deer as well. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to make my way through here, and this is getting more tricky. It's getting more dense, and I don't know whether we're still on at the minute. Oh my God, this was probably a bad idea. This way, Ted. So I'm just trying to get my bearings, guys, because some of the places you can see some of the. Oh, I see my reception's actually starting to go now. I don't know what's actually been ripping the bark off. That's some type of animal. It could be one of the actual deer, actually, which has been sharpening. One of the stags been sharpening their antlers. I'm not quite sure. It could be little, not so much termites. Maybe the woodworm could it be. Not quite sure. But let's try and make our way through this side here. I don't see. I'm totally I don't know whether I've still got reception, guys, because I've lost you totally, I think. Here's another. I talked about this earlier on, guys. This is another one here. Look how is this tree still standing? Look at this. It's actually hollow. I don't know whether you can actually see that in there. If there was no live stream, would you just be chatting to your dog? Whoop whoop twitchers. Whoop whoop twitchers. Would I just be chatting? No, I basically chat. I'd probably take more pictures, to be honest. Like I say, I'm not on broadcasting all the time. Teddy, here. Come here. I don't know what he's saying, but I don't know whether you've seen that inside there. That's beautiful. Hi, Karen. Yeah, but how is it still standing? Teddy says I'm going in there to investigate, see if I can smell any leprechauns in there. But yeah, look at the size of that tree, and that's hollow all the way up, guys. How crazy is that? But yeah, I don't know whether we can get in and show you from the other side. There you go. Look, totally hollow all the way through. How crazy is that? There you go. There's the floor of it there. Randy Orton, your videos or past broadcasts are not showing on Twitch. You need to do some fixing, sir. All right, okay, Randy. That's a strange one. I'll have a look at that when I get home this evening. But yeah, that's unusual. Other thing is, guys, I'm having a hat made. I've been in touch with Bobby. Bobby's actually going to design me a hat. A hat for while I'm actually out trekking and everything like that. So she sent me an email, so I need to respond. I was just at a funeral this afternoon, so the email came through during that. And as soon as I got back, I got changed and I was back out up the woods. So I'll respond to Bobby when I get back this evening. But yeah, I need some ideas what I'm going to put on this hat. She was talking about maybe drawing, putting a teddy on the side of it. I don't know. I could have Teddy. I could have a camera. I don't know whether anybody checked out Bobby's broadcast from last night. She was actually doing a design for Pablo. Did this beautiful hat. She did a camera. She did the llama. She did the Haps logo and everything like that. Absolutely brilliant. I was so impressed with it. I thought, I've got to get a hat. I've got to get Bobby to do me a hat. So she's going to design me one. I just need some ideas of what do you think I should have on my hat. Now, I think I'm going to put the hashtag Teddy Tails on there. I think I definitely got to have hashtag Teddy Tails. I've been using that ever since I've had Teddy. Hey, Brenda, how are you, my friend? Great to see you. It's just that you say you wouldn't like to hike with others due to small talk, yet I know I do, Chad, yeah, but hey, if I want to stop talking now, what do? I just finished the broadcast. I press that end button, but I don't want to be up the mountains having to chat as well. Sometimes I like my own peace and quiet. Sometimes I like to be at the top of the mountains, sit down on a rock, and I could be there for half an hour. I could be there for an hour. Wait till next week when I take you to Glendalough. You'll see why I don't hike in parties, because I just love sitting at the top of Glendalough, looking down on these absolutely stunning views. And I don't know whether you remember the broadcast I did, the funny moments broadcast. Well, that's the place where we sat on the rock, and if we'd have stayed on that rock another 5-10 minutes, then I don't think we'd be here to tell the tale now. But yeah, that's the place we're actually heading down to, or heading up to. But yeah, I do love to chat, Chad. I do love to chat, and if I'm outdoors or anything like that, if I do come across anybody walking, if I pass by anybody, yeah, I will have a chat. But there's a big difference from being with a hiking party for like 4 or 5 hours, having to find small talk, not stopping when you want to stop. I think it's just totally different, and it just don't interest me. I like to go where I want to go. Good to see you out and about. Thanks, Brenda. I appreciate it. You're very kind. Funeral, maybe they had a hat no longer needed. Maybe, Randy, who knows? Who knows? I love this kind of woodsy walk. Looks so peaceful. Yeah, and I'm getting eaten alive. My hands are actually getting eaten alive. So we need to start moving. I'm a I'm a magnet to these type of midges. I always tend to invite midges on, and I get back, and then I'm just covered in lumps. Chris, my friend, how you doing? Great to see you, my friend. The question is live streaming your favorite social activity. You can't beat a pint with friends, Chad. I love to go out with friends and everything. I enjoy a pint with them. I love a barbecue with friends or anything like that. But I do enjoy the chat on here as well, because at the end of the day, I can switch it off when I want to switch it off. If you know what I mean, I can switch you all off. But you are all awesome. I enjoy the company on here. It's such a great platform. I'm having such a great time at the minute. I do need to get back to my other platforms as well, the likes of my Twitter and my Instagram, my Facebook, and I started a Facebook photographic page over a year ago, 2 years ago, and I was so committed, as in putting my drone videos and everything up, and I don't think I've posted on my photographic site now for over a year. So I do need to catch up on that. I know Haps does tend to take over once you're into it, but no, I love the community on here. I really do. I'm really having a good time at the minute. The question is live streaming your favorite social activity. I think we've answered that. Walter, you don't need to hike with other people there. We're always with you. I know, Emma, you are. And like I say, I can chat to you if I want to, if I don't want to. And there are days when I'm up the mountains. There are days when I'm in the woods. There are days when I'm down by the river where I'm just not talkative. I'm not in the mood to broadcast. So, hey, I'll enjoy a walk by myself. And it's the same with here. I'm going to log off very shortly now. Guys, I'm just going to enjoy the sound of the birds and have a look, see if we can take a few pictures here and about. And then I'll come back on later on. When it starts to get dark, we'll come back on and we'll have another look for the leprechauns. We didn't see them today, but yeah, I totally agree, Emma. You are part of my life, my community, and I'm very thankful to each and every one of you. And good on Mr. Randy Horton there, who isn't thankful for Randy. Brenda Tupper, hi everybody. Hi, puppy. I know he's leading the way there, Brenda. He's leading the way. He's leading as always. But yeah, I did be disappointed at the minute, but I think we start to see the deer later on, guys. Whether that I wouldn't say the temperature is going to drop down much. It's very mild at the minute. From what we've had the past few weeks, it's been very cold. This morning, around about 3 o'clock up to about 11 o'clock this morning, it hammered down with rain. Absolutely hammered down with rain, and then it cleared up and it's turned very mild now. It's actually turned into a nice day, so we're thankful for that, guys. Hi Emma, hope you are well. Brenda speaking to Emma. Thanks. This is what I like to see. I like to see everybody chatting amongst each other as well. But Teddy's there. Teddy's in front. Teddy leads the way. He's off the lead. It seems to be quiet around this area. We've not actually come across another person yet. Yeah, very pretty. Brenda, it's a beautiful oak tree, an oak tree forest. It's probably one of the oldest oak tree forests in pretty much Ireland. Like a lot of the wood from here went to be used in the likes of Cambridge and Oxford University, and also Trinity University here in Dublin. It used to cover thousands and thousands of acres, but it's been cut back. It is still a beautiful woods. It's still some very old oak trees here. A lot of them now are basically coming down, as you can see, during the bad storms which we actually get. In fact, that's not a tree which is down there. That's actually a branch off the tree. You can see the branch actually hanging off there, but there's the actual tree itself, still a beautiful tree. And you've got lots around. So what they tend to do here, guys, rather than chop them up, all they'll actually do is move them off the actual pathways. They'll move them to the side and everything like that and just be natural. It's only if they're blocking the pathways that they disturb them. If they fall down in the forest, then they let it be. and they let that moss grow over them. So that's what I like. I like the natural part of this. Now we're going to head down a quite a big slope. I'm going to go down onto the bottom, and then I'm going to love you and leave you until later on this evening. I don't know what time it is here now. It's coming up to 7:30. So maybe I'll come back in maybe about an hour's time. We're going to stay till around about 9:30 p.m. this evening. But yeah, it's absolutely a beautiful woods, and we have spotted so many deer with squirrels. There's the blue jays here as well, and it's just one of them woods where you could just sit. Listen, guys. I'll give you a 360 just to give you. I'm hearing a few broadcasters saying they really miss Periscope. Is it missing the online community there, or missing the way? Chad, I'm not though. I don't miss Periscope at all. I found there was a lot of. Hell of a lot of trolls on Twitter, on Periscope. Not as though I ever struggle with trolls. I don't know why, but I seem to attract any of the trolls. So I am very, very lucky on that respect. But no, I don't miss Periscope. I'm enjoying this so much now. I really am. I've never been one of these who cried about Periscope turning down. I think I'd been on Periscope for 5 years or so. I think it was time to move on. It needed a change. The people there, I had some good friends. John, who actually who sent me the hat which I'm wearing today. John Harty there. He had problems. He got blocked on Periscope for absolutely no reason. So I was a VIP on Periscope as well. I sent emails off to Periscope, and they never even replied to them. I think they'd just basically given up, and that's the way it ended. So I was quite lucky. I did get paid all my super arts. Periscope does not owe me a penny, so I will point that out as well. Like, guys, I know a lot of people struggle to get their super art money back from Periscope. I was one of the lucky ones, and I didn't even ask for it, guys. I didn't even send an email off to Periscope to say, look, hey, you owe me a few €100, like a few $100, whatever, like that. I want it back. I never bothered with that because people were saying they didn't receive it back off Periscope. So I thought, hey, so be it. I've lost. I'm not going to get it, so why bother? But then I had an email through saying, "Oh, your money's in the bank," and that's without even applying. Man, it's about the community here, not the platform. Exactly, it is about the community, Emma, and I'm really, really enjoying it. I think we're building a really fabulous. Deanna, one of my favorites again. Deanna's Dr. Hooper there in the house. Deanna, I appreciate you dropping by, my friend. Always a pleasure to see you. You're very, very kind. And one of my active supporters there. So very, very thankful for that as well. Chris, I think so too. Hi, Walt. Hi, Teddy. Hi, Walt. Hi, Teddy. He's here down by my side, and he's actually being a good boy today. Lol, never received my Brenda. There you go. You're one of the never received. I did, you see, and I didn't apply for it. So yeah, I was very, very lucky. But yeah, I think it was time to move on. It was time to move on. Periscope was becoming, every time I looked on, I'm not going to even start the conversation. You've seen things which you didn't particularly want to see. If I log on, I want to be looking at people who I respect, people who I want to follow, people who are showing me something of interest. I don't want to be looking at young girls doing this and doing that and asking you to WhatsApp on money and we'll do this. I don't want that asshole, guys. I'm too past that now. Never received mine. Chris, when Haps dies, we all just move to Facebook and another video play. Yeah, there'll be another one. And obviously at the minute there is Heckle, which is actually coming up thick and strong. I am part of the Heckle community, but the problem I have at the minute is it's only on the iOS, so it's only for iPhone, and my iPhone is not the best for broadcasting, so I've stayed away from it for a little bit. I did join it at the beginning. I do think it's going to become a platform which could work out well. So watch this space, guys. That could be another one. It's basically a takeover from Periscope. That's what Simon's actually trying to do. But Deanna, I never got my money from Periscope either. They also just ignore my. Yeah, this is what a lot of people are actually saying. I think Vanita's another one as well. There's so many people saying they never got their money from Periscope, and like I say, I must be extremely, extremely lucky then, because I didn't even apply for it, and they actually sent me an email and put it into my PayPal account, and that's without even asking. So I don't know what I must have been doing something. Well, then again, the likes of Deanna, she wouldn't have been doing. Brenda wouldn't have been doing nothing wrong. So there's no reason why. So yeah, it's very very strange. Hey Walter, maybe you should begin a Haps account for Teddy and broadcast some special walks or things from it. Aidan, watch this space, my friend. I don't know whether I'd be doing just a broadcast for Teddy. I think I've got enough accounts like which I need to concentrate on. I'm falling behind. I've got a big following on Twitter, and I'm falling about behind with posting pictures and everything over on my Twitter account. I'm falling behind on Insta. I had a decent following on Insta, and I used to post quite regular photos and everything on there. I fell behind on that. I've got a Facebook photography page where I'm falling behind on as well. So I don't want to start another account and start again. I love apps. It is much nicer. Exactly, Gianna. And this is the thing which, how do I put it? On Periscope, there's so many. Oh, give up a minute. I'm talking. Okay, give me a minute, and then I'm going to finish this, and we'll go off and play. Okay, just give me a couple of minutes. On Periscope, I tended to broadcast, and that was as far as I went. I used to catch up with the odd broadcast, and I used to pop in, but there was never that social element to it. There was never this friendliness to it. There was never this community spirit with the likes of Periscope. Here, I find I'm going in. I've met so many people and say, "Oh yeah, I was on Periscope as well for 5 years. I was on Periscope for 4 or 5 years as well." And you're thinking, "Well, how come I never came across you? How come you never came across me? I used to broadcast all the time, exactly the same, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and sometimes during the week as well. But I never seen a lot of the people who are actually on Haps. So here, I find the community is basically helping each other out. You could say they are joining a lot of other people's broadcasts, and it's just an awesome, awesome community. I am. No matter what, guys, I'm enjoying the ride. I really am. It was the amount for a good cup of coffee. I was disappointed there. Well, there you go, Brenda. A good cup of coffee is a good cup of coffee. Well, you should have got it, my friend. You should have got it. Some I followed on Periscope are worried that they need another reliable live streaming platform as there's no point broadcasting to a handful of people. Chad, I know, and I come across Jace as well. Now, I'm sorry to say this, but the way I look at it, people follow people. They don't follow what you're actually broadcasting. I know. I mean, I do believe that people do follow people, and it is down to the way you react, the way you're able to do not so much control, but the way you do be associated, like with the people actually in your broadcast. They do need that back action from yourself. If they don't want to sit here like Chad, you just said. Some I followed on Periscope avoid that they need a reliable live streaming platform as there's no point broadcasting around other people. Now, if I totally ignored that, and then you put another comment up later on, and I totally ignored that, I've got a strike three rule. Basically, I will go into a broadcast, I will comment, I'll say, I don't know, good morning, good evening, hello from Carlo, hello from wherever I am, like that. No problem. They don't respond to that. Okay, no problem. They didn't see it. I'll then put another comment up. How's things? Yeah, it looks awesome there. What about this? What about that? If they don't respond to that, I think, oh, I don't know. Are my comments actually going through? I'll try again. I'll do the third time. I'll put another comment in the broadcast. If I'm not then basically replied to, or they take no notice of me, and they're answering people around me. So basically somebody else puts a comment underneath and they reply to that straight away, then I'll say, well, sorry, this broadcast is not for me, and I'm gone. And it doesn't matter what broadcast I'm in, it don't matter who's broadcasting. If I'm feeling left out with that person in that broadcast, then I'm gone. It don't matter who they are, guys. Sometimes it is very, very difficult to reply to comments on broadcast. Randy is an absolutely gent. Basically, Randy does not let a comment go unmissed, and that's what I enjoy. And I think he's got that's why he's got such a big following on that, is that he responds. Deanna responds to people on her broadcast. She always says hello. She'll always welcome you into her broadcast. Exactly, the community is extraordinary. Sorry, Bryn, I'm way, way, way behind there, but I just wanted to say my little bit on there. So far, though, I'm not way behind. So far, Haps seems like the best new platform to build a community. Chad, it is. I really, I'm so proud. I've been in streams like that. Ignore Chad, exactly, my friend. And that's what I don't like. I mean, I think you need to be, if you spend the time to be with a broadcaster, you've got to be acknowledged for actually being on that broadcast. It's no good being ignored. And I don't like it, no matter what broadcast I'm actually in. I've been in streams. Exactly. People want to feel important and acknowledged. Exactly, Brenda. I totally with you, my friend. And I'm not just saying that now because you're in my broadcast. I always do. I mean, I'm not just saying it that I've started doing that from today. I've been doing that from day one. Ever since my first day on Periscope broadcast, like 5, 6 years ago, I always acknowledge people who come into the broadcast. And I find that's the way that, I don't know, will you come back? Hopefully you do come back. I try to respond unless I'm busy rambling about. Deanna, yours is a totally different type of broadcast, but you always say hello to people who enter the broadcast, and that's a big difference. You don't have to respond to every comment. It's sometimes impossible. I mean, I was here last week, and by God, guys, the comments come in thick and fast, and it was an impossible to keep up with the comments, especially when you're trying to walk, you're trying to show something, and that's the same with yourself, Diana. But just so, if you just let people know when they come in, which you do, and that's what I'm saying, and what Randy does as well. They always introduce, they always thank people for turning up. They always say, "Oh, hey, Walt, hi, Walt," whatever like that. That means a lot. You don't have to answer every comment which comes in. Sometimes it's absolutely impossible to answer every comment. I mean, some of the busier broadcasts, the likes of Bobby. Bobby is such an awesome person, but she could get 2, 3,000 comments on a broadcast. It's just impossible to for her to respond to every comment. It's just you just can't do it. Yes, you are terrific at it. Well, it's rude not to acknowledge. I get it. If it's terribly busy on the sun, is on your screen, catch up and I apologize. Exactly, yeah, Bryn. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, totally with you there, my friend. Totally with you there. Hear them birds tweeting away, guys. This is the best part of the evening now. We're getting up to like nearly 20. Oh my God, so noisy. I don't know whether you can actually hear them, but it's so beautiful. The community feel and connection here on apps are really good for us during such a lot. Yeah, that's the other thing, Deanna. Now I heard somebody talking about when the pandemic is over, when the lockdowns and everything are over, when this is over, when that's over. Bear with me a second. Oh no, it's okay. They said that basically apps will die. Oh, wait, Teddy, come here. Come here. Bear with me a second, guys. Come here, Teddy. Wait, 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 wait. They were saying basically, I'll get onto that one in a second. The computer feel and connections on apps are really good for us during such a lockdown period. Exactly, they are. Yeah, if people just want to show stuff or describe what they're seeing with not responding to comments, they don't live stream, just vlog. Yeah, exactly, Chad. Totally with you there, my friend. Totally with you. There's another doggy at the end here, like, and I don't know where the owner's in, and I don't want Teddy to go off there. And is that dog or a bear? It's a bear, Brenda. That's why I've got to hold this little man. And look, he wants to go there. He wants to go there. So bear with me, guys. Bear with me a second. I'm just gonna hold him up here a second because he's not the most. Teddy, wait, 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 wait. He's not the very sociable type, like so. I just try and keep him away. Oh, this way, Ted. This way, Ted. Come on, Teddy. This way. They're actually photographing. So we'll go back this way, guys. So please let me know. Teddy, look at all these bluebells. I don't know whether you can see. There are literally thousands and thousands of bluebells in there. Is that dog a bear? No, he's actually only a small dog as well. He weren't that big. But isn't that just beautiful? You can't really make them out. Let me just see if there you go. You can see the beautiful purples now. Even though they're called bluebells, they are purple, guys. They are purple. Now, this is where I think we're going to start to struggle with our reception. So, what I might do is see how we go. As soon as you start, put Teddy this way, come on. And we've got the beautiful bluebells on that side as well. And then oh my, look at him, just beautiful. Beautiful, guys. All them wonderful, wonderful colours. But yeah, if my reception, please let me know, because then what we've been on over an hour. I said about, I don't know, was it 20 minutes, half an hour ago that I was gonna stop on this, because it's very pretty. That it is, Jan. It's a beautiful woods. It really is. It's a stunning woods, and like I say, we want to stay until it starts to get dark, because then we're hoping to see the deer come out. And hopefully, what do we see as well when it starts to get to dusk? We see, or well, we don't see, we hear Mr. Woody Woodpecker pecking away on them trees. And I think it's just the beautiful sound you can wish to hear. If people just want, yeah, I got that. I think I got you there. Is that a dog? Yeah, it's very pretty there. Some of the best old live streams are debates about stuff. Chad, yeah, yep, totally with you, my friend. No problem. But yeah, as from next week, guys, the birds sound great to Chris. I know that's if you can hear them amongst me nattering away, my friend. I might even give you a couple of minutes of silence if I could. If I can stay quiet for that long. Walking tours are also brilliant. Chad, I know people ask me if I'd start up the likes of tours and stuff like that. Would I do the likes of being a tour guide? Would I start showing people around? I start showing people, whoever comes to Ireland, if they let me know, I pick them up for the day, and I will take them to probably places that they can't get to by tour bus, if you know what I mean. I'll take them to different places, like, so people where, say for instance you're coming across from the States, from Canada, or whatever like that, I will take you to places which are like off the beaten track, so not a lot of the tour buses will go there, and I'm able to do that. I can pick you up from the hotel, no problem at all. There's no charge whatsoever. Obviously you're all friends of mine, so I'm not going to charge friends for showing you around, but I spend a day with you, and I will show you around and everything. Look at all the beautiful bluebells there. Walking tours are also brilliant. Yeah, what are you're talking about walking tours? Now I will get into that, Chad. Now we can start to travel again. We will start taking you around. I mean, I'm hoping to show you Kilkenny Castle like in the next few weeks anyway. Now we're able to travel from Monday. I can start showing you these different places, and I'm really, really looking forward to that. But no, it's a cow. It's a cow. Don't feed the cows. Don't feed the cows. Don't feed the cows. What do they call their grocery stores there? Supermarkets, grocery stores. Yeah, so basically pretty much the same. Grocery stores. We would call it the likes of Tesco supermarkets. Supermarkets is another one. The bluebells are amazing. Brenda, they are. And it's that time of year where they are everywhere now as well. I'm looking forward to seeing where you'll take us from next week. Deanna, we're taking you to next week. We're going to Glendalough, which is a beautiful loch, absolutely stunning loch. What I might do is I'll put a few pictures up on my Haps profile over the weekend and just say, this is where we'll be visiting either Saturday or Sunday of next week, and then we're going to take you down to the lighthouse. I've got lots of pictures of the lighthouse which we're good to as well, and from the lighthouse we do a beautiful coastal walk, beautiful cliffs, beautiful scenery, absolutely fabulous, lots of seabirds and everything like that, and we head on to a place called Loftus Hall, which, if you don't know what Loftus Hall is, Loftus Hall, Google it, guys, Google it, there you go, Loftus Hall, and that's Loftus Hall, Loftus Hall, and it's the most haunted place in Ireland. There you go, most haunted place in Ireland. So we'll be heading on to there, and we'll show you that as well. Like, so some great things happening next week, guys, here on Apps. Look out for the Walt and Teddy show. Oh, right on, Alex, right on. Hey, Lucia, how are you, my friend? Great to see you. Yeah, I'm so excited, Brenda, to be able to travel again, and I'll be able to bring you the castles. I'll be able to, either the end of this month or sometime in June, we will be heading over to the beautiful Salty Islands, where we can show you the puffins and the gannets and the beautiful cormorants, and there's so many different wildlife there as well. So that's another thing which I'm really looking forward to showing you. I can get to show you the seals on one of the most photographic, one of the most idyllic beaches. You'd think you was actually out in Hawaii. This beautiful beach in Wexford. It's called Coraclo. But we head out away from the actual main beaches onto a little sandbank, and that's where we get to see all the seals and everything. And in the past, one of my dogs, Snoop, he actually went up and kissed one of the seals there, and it was so beautiful. That moment in life where I don't think I'm ever going to forget that. I really not. I've got videos of it and everything, and they was up on my Twitter profile and everything, and it was just a beautiful moment to see Snoop going over to the seal and giving it a kiss. Oh, hello there. Just came upon you by chance. Yeast. How are you boys? Spooky, but you can't take Teddy into the house with you. No, we can't, Andrew. And I do believe that it's actually closed now. I think it's up for sale. I think it's up for sale. Why you would ever want to buy the most haunted place in Ireland, I never know. But Andrea, how are you, my friend? Great to see you. Another sponsor of mine, even though it doesn't come up on Haps, because Andrea helps me out every month on on Ko-fi, on the Ko-fi app. She buys me a couple of coffees every month, and I appreciate that. And she's been doing that for the past God knows how long, and I'm so thankful for that. I always thank my sponsors, Andrea, but I always tend to forget the people who sponsor me on Ko-fi as well. So yeah, she actually buys me a couple of coffees every month, and I really do appreciate that, Andrea. So please never feel. And she always gives me advice. If I'm broadcasting, she will always send me an email afterwards and tell me where I went wrong, what I should have said. And yeah, she keeps me in the picture and keeps me on the straight and narrow. Me and Andrea was probably one of my first, Andrea, well, I'm talking of Andrea, that's Bayer there. But how do you pronounce that? Bavia? Andrea, put your first name up there. I know that's your name. You've actually changed it now, but I refer to you as Andrew anyway. But yeah, Andrew is probably one of my first followers actually on Periscope, and I'm very thankful that I must be doing something right because she stuck with me all this time. I saw a black mallard today on a broadcast. Ever seen one of those? What, a black mallard? No, we get cormorants, which are basically black, but mallards, no. I mean, obviously the male mallard is a lot more colourful than the female mallard. A female mallard is basically like a brownie colour. But we did see, I need to post that. We did see mallard chicks on the river last week, and there was about 7 or 8 little chicks, and there was only a couple of days old. They were so beautiful, and I took a number of pictures of them. And yeah, I never really posted any pictures from last week, and that's what I'm saying. I always tend to be behind on all my social medias at the minute, and I need to start catching up. These outdoor scopes are like a transport to medieval days when the forests were like this. Alex, yeah, that's quite correct. Good forest. It's a beautiful forest. It's one of the oldest oak tree forests. These are all oak trees around me here. I know you get a lot of forests now, which is just basically the pine trees and everything like the Christmas tree types. But no, these are beautiful oak wood forests, and it is just such a beautiful forest. These outdoors go like a transport to medieval days when the forests were like this. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, for sale, expensive building to run. Oh no, not the straight and narrow mayor, but my first name is Athena. Athene, yeah, sorry, my apology. But I always refer to you as Andrea, you know that. I always refer to you as Andrea. But Athene, my apologies. Natural, yeah, exactly. When I move to Finland in a few months, I'll try to do outdoor forest. But Finland, wow, that sounds awesome, Deanna. That really does sound awesome. I see my connection is actually dropping again. Yes, Chris Boots, the road really makes it too. There's not a road. That's not a road. No, it's not a road. It's only a pathway, a little dirt track, actually. Robin Hood is just around the bend. Well, Robin Hood, riding through. There was a jay just gone by, just where Teddy is, and he's going to scare me now. That is just typical. I'm just ready for the Blue Jays, and Teddy's gone in after that, so there's no chance I'm going to see that That's the trouble with letting Teddy off the lead. He gets there before me. It's like a dirt trampled ground. It is, Alex, exactly a dirt trampled ground. And when it gets wet here, it's a mucky dirt trampled ground. Probably from dogs, people. Probably from dogs, people. Now, it does have, it was a path in its day. You can see there is a little bit of gravel and everything, which is mixed in as well. It is a proper walkway around here, guys. There's a number of different loop walks around here, so it is like a beautiful area to actually walk in. Probably from dog people. It looks like an old road from back in the way it was meant. Chris, who knows? Like I say, this oak tree forest here it stretched like for thousands and thousands and thousands of acres many hundreds of years ago. And like I say, some of the trees went to in the production of places like Trinity College in Dublin, Oxford University, Cambridge University, and it got obviously the trees got chopped down in the past and moved on to build different things, beautiful oak trees, as you can appreciate. So it got reduced from them thousands and thousands and thousands of acres down to what it is now. And let's hope that they never decide to chop these beautiful oak trees down, because I won't be too happy if they did. Cool. It's gotta be Junior. How are you? It's gotta be Junior. Appreciate you dropping in. Cool. Cool. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Dog and people. Alex. Yeah, exactly. Teddy's gone. Teddy's always gone. That's just typical. I know. Exactly. Athene. Andrea, that's just typical. But look at these trees, guys. It is just absolutely stunning. Absolutely beautiful. But are we going to see any wildlife? Are we going to see any squirrels? Are we going to hear any woodpeckers? Are we going to see any deer? At the minute, no. And that's why I will be back later on tonight, guys. When hopefully we will start to see the wildlife coming out. It's actually hiding at the moment. Obviously, so much green, so much foliage, so many brambles, so many of this. But yeah, it's very difficult to pick up the deer. They are probably looking at me now. They are probably, who is that strange man there talking to that thing in his hand there? Why is he doing that? But yeah, they could be here, guys. They could be there. They could be absolutely anywhere. Looks like a road from a wagon would be traveling to Dracula's castle. There you go. Who knows? It could be. But one thing we do know, guys, is that there is a fairy tree here. Have we seen the fairy tree? I did start off with a fairy tree at the beginning of the broadcast, guys. There is a fairy tree here. And there are leprechauns. There's a number of leprechauns in this place, and we have to be very, very careful, guys. Because for those who don't know, there's another tree, which is actually, look at the roots on that. How did that fall down, guys? How on earth did that fall down? That is the bottom of the tree there. There is the trunk. The trunk. My imagine is a bit wild. Brenda, it's great to imagine, my friend. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. So look at that. Imagine that in its day. That is some huge. And then this big wind come along and said, bye tree, you're going to fall over today. And that's the way it went. But how incredible is nature, guys. But yeah, I'll take you up to where we actually started the broadcast. I'll take you up to the fairy tree. Hopefully, like I say, I forgot to put Teddy's leprechaun collar on. It's basically a special collar I have to put on to Teddy. It basically gives off these electrical pulses just in case there's any leprechauns around. They don't basically come anywhere near him. I've actually forgot to put it on, which is not a good idea if we're going to stay here till the dark. Because you know what leprechauns actually do? Leprechauns treat dogs like we treat a horse. We put a saddle on the back of a horse, we go for a ride on a horse. A leprechaun puts a little saddle on the back of dogs, and they go for a ride on the dogs. And that is the problem. I need to keep Teddy close. Otherwise, the leprechauns will take him in. And they'll think, ha, we're away now. We're going for a little ride on Teddy. and yeah, because I forgot to put his collar on. So yeah, so we do have to keep him close just as we get to the top. Hopefully everybody is still sleeping there and none of them actually jump out on us at all. So but yeah, just to this corner, guys, because I think my reception starts to go now. I just figured out what that could be. Basically, I think maybe the leprechauns or the fairies are blocking my signal when I get up to this corner. They don't want me to broadcast them. They just want to get up to so much mischief. They want to get up to being pesky leprechauns. And I don't know, is there any such thing as a nice fairy? I've heard fairies actually go down. Boy was telling me fairies actually went down his chimney. I don't know. My imagination is a bit wild. Brenda, then you make a brilliant broadcaster, my friend. But I don't know whether I've lost you guys, but yeah, we're getting to that part now where they put this signal blocker around, and I don't know whether I'll be able to keep hold of you. We will do our best. But yeah, they have these special tools, just like I have the special tool to put around Teddy's collar to keep him safe. But that's the way it goes, guys. So here as well, right at the bottom here, a little bit over this way here, we've got another beautiful path with a river, I suppose. It would be a river. Our channels here, like the grown-up ones, around about 3 foot. Like we use a pushchair to push a baby around. They could decide, haha, there's a chihuahua, let's put this special harness or whatever like that and put. I really don't know, but yeah, maybe even a chihuahua. And if it comes to the likes of Doberman or Rottweiler, oh my god, yeah, wow. I'm still here, just enjoying listening to you and responding to the comments. I can't say, are you? That's the trouble with apps at the minute for me on Android. I don't know what platform you're actually from. It used to, up to about 3 weeks ago, up to 4 weeks ago, I used to be able to see a blue thing to show you was on Facebook or Twitter. I used to see a purple thing for the likes of Twitch. I used to see a red thing for the likes of YouTube. Now I don't get all that. So all your comments are coming through at the same time, Andrea, and it looks like you're all on HAP, so I really don't know what you're actually broadcasting from. So my apologies on that side, but signal is tied up. There you go, Deanna. I knew it. They have the blockers out again. I don't know whether these. Here we go. Teddy's picked them up. Teddy, come here. Come here. There was some movement in the actual bushes right ahead, and that's where they hang out. So I don't know whether they've got tunnels around this area, guys, and that's where basically we're starting to lose the signals because they have these special blockers. YouTube today, oh no, no more identify. Yeah, it could be that they've got the tunnels leading through around this forest, and then basically around the fairy tree here, that's because they've got their blockers out. They could stop the reception, and I think that's probably what's happening this evening, guys. Or Great Dane or Irish Wolfhound. Well, there you go. I'd treat a Great Dane as a horse as well. Teddy, I'd put a saddle on a Great Dane. Popping in for a quick hello, family time. Hey everybody, Heavenly Bestie. Bestie, how you doing? Great to see you, Heavenly. Now, I'm sorry, but the pesky leprechauns have put a block on me. There you go. It's gone down to port. As soon as I approach anywhere near here, my signal starts to fade, and that is due to the leprechauns. The leprechaun tunnels are over here, guys, and they always do it whenever I get close to this area. Then they put this block on me. This is known as a fairy tree, guys. I've yet to see a fairy. Ah, do I believe in them? Well, I do believe them, because there you go. There's some fairy doors, guys. So this fairy door is on here, so of course I believe in them. There's got to be fairies around, especially if there's leprechauns around. And I did notice the last time I was here, the pesky leprechauns made a right. Oh, it's still again. I tidied that up last time, but it looks like the back. Look, that was a beautiful little door, and you can see the leprechauns have destroyed it again. Definitely a fairy tree. Exactly, Deanna. It is definitely a fairy tree. Definitely. Look at all them awesome. Teddy, he's gone. He's gone. God, hope. This is what the trouble. I need to keep him on a lead when I'm around this area. Teddy, because what you've got. Hold on a second. I'll make sure he's not down. I'll make sure he's not over this side. Bear with me a second, guys. Teddy, Teddy. I'm just worried because this is, as you can see the way this is actually goes down and then up the other side. This is where the leprechauns run in and out, and right up by my finger there is like a channel which actually goes down to the right hand side, and that's where they actually hang out in there. So I'm a Teddy. I just hope that while I was talking around the fairy tree there, that nobody actually, none of the leprechauns. I didn't see any of the bushes move. I don't know whether anybody else did. I didn't see any of the bushes move, so I think we're safe in that respect. That I don't think the leprechauns have been here anyway. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Teddy. How does Teddy's leprechaun collar respond with blinking lights, audio beat? Andrew, that's the problem. I left it. I didn't bring it. I didn't put it on him this evening. So that's a worry. Usually I feel safe if I put his collar on, but I forgot. I left it at home. I didn't know what I was thinking. I don't know. I weren't going to head here. I wanted to go up the mountains, and I thought, no, let's head and see if we can see any leprechauns. Well, I didn't even think that, to be honest. I mean, it was when we was in the car, like I thought that we're not going to the mountains because it's too windy, but we'll head to the woods, and I did leave his leprechaun collar behind. Dave, I don't know yet. I'm still looking out for him. Look for what I know. That's what I'm actually looking for now. So bear with me a second, guys. I just look out. Teddy! I don't want to shout too loud because I don't want to wake the leprechauns up while I'm here. That's the last thing I actually want. And I see my signals going again. You see, they're putting. This is what happens. They put this blocker out. Teddy, Teddy, Teddy. Let's just have a Teddy. Oh, jeez, where has he gone? Teddy. I don't want to shout too loud, guys. Hold on a second. Let's. Oh, there. There you are. Where did you go? Where did you go, mister? Oh, oh, thank God for that. It looked like they must have released him. They could have gone for a little jolly on his dog. No, he could have been. He could have had a little ride. The leprechauns could have had a little ride on the back of him. But yeah, we're safe anyway. He's here anyway. Thank God for that. Okay. But we'll just keep an eye out. We're just going to stay quiet for a little bit while we see if we can actually hear any of the leprechauns. Like I say, they are renowned to be living around in this area. We've got the fairy tree right behind us, like so. We'll just stay quiet a second, see if we see any of the bushes. Come here. Hi there. How you doing? Come here. Wait, Ted. Come here. No, 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 no. Oh, there's. Oh, you're certainly going to wake him up. Give up. Give up. Jesus. One way to wake the leprechauns up. He was onto a scent of a female dog. The fairies found him. Yeah, that could be it. The fairies could have brought him back to me. Thank God. Do the leprechauns find deer for rice too? I've never seen that. I've never seen a leprechaun riding on a deer. Free. Teddy, no, this way. Right, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you for this evening. I really, really appreciate you joining on my little journey around the woods. And who knows, I could be back later. If we spot anything of any interest, we're going to head down to the water down the bottom here. Let Teddy have a little play with the ball and going to see if we can find any deer this evening. We're going to stay quiet and Teddy starts. But I know, Deanna, that's the problem. We're going to stay quiet and that's it. Teddy starts, but I see my signal coming in and out, guys. Okay, gotta go. Enjoy Bestie's Bestie. Heavenly, I'm gonna go as well. So I'm gonna love you and leave you for the time being, guys. I really, really appreciate you dropping in this evening. And who knows? I could be back in a bit. I could be back in a bit. Keep an eye out on that bushes in front of you because I'm keeping my eye out on Teddy. Deanna, Heavenly, Brenda, Chad, everybody, Andrea. Oh, I don't know, guys. Do I start going through names? Dave. Ah, guys, you are all so good, and I really, really appreciate the community we're actually building here. Our H puppy walking by. See you later, Walt and Teddy. Andrea, have a great evening, my friend. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks, Deanna. I really appreciate it. Teddy, this way. This way. Come here. Okay, so we're going to take a few pictures now, guys. I'm going to throw the ball for a few times for Teddy there around the water. So I'm going to leave you with that beautiful picture of the fairy tree. And who knows, when I come off the broadcast, there could be a fairy appear on it. Who knows? Who knows? So, guys, have a great evening. Have a great day. Have a great afternoon, no matter where you are around the world. Take it easy. Stay safe. We love you all. And have a great day. Talk to you soon. And you know what it is? For myself and Teddy, it's a 3, 2, 1. And I'm out of here.